Hey guys, headaches are like resolutions. You forget them as soon as they stop hurting.
Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Hey everybody, welcome to another trivia night on this Saturday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right? Not sure why I said that because it's Pacific or Central for some of you, or unless you're halfway across the world. Anyways, true stories of true story horror movies. So I'm sure you understand what that means. So this is going to be a little bit different, a little bit different, but it's still involving horror movies. So hopefully some of you guys know your serial killers. But anyways, hey Connie Clary, what is going on? Donovan Belair, good to see you back, Donovan. Billy Moore, Daryl Hagler, the Late Late Horror Show is here. Hey Paul Ham, what is going on? Packed house, good to see everyone. Yes, we are going to get into true story horror movies. This is probably one of the more interesting trivia nights because of all of the cool interlinking little facts and stuff that go on. But anyways, the opening that I did was from Psycho, of course, one of the lines from Psycho. But great theme, thank you. Yeah. Yo, 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 traveling fools, what's going on? Jody, Black Roses, nice to see ya. Just put up a short this morning. I don't know how long it takes people to see the shorts that go up, but Ellery Queen Minute Mysteries. So a new one is up there. Number 4 I put up, so there you go. WWM, Evening All. Dino, how did your son do yesterday? Listen, he placed first in long jump and gold medal in pole vault and came in second with a personal best time in the high hurdles. So listen, and this is competing against seniors, juniors, sophomores, and he's a freshman. So listen, I'm proud. Went well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I don't know what more to say. I'm just elated. Pathfinder, good evening, everyone. Good to see you. Let's see. What can I say? What's been going on here on the channel, huh? Hit that thumbs up button, you guys, if you like the streams. Trivia nights every Saturday. Think of maybe joining the channel or the Patreon. I haven't pushed Patreon in a while, but listen, movie nights every Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And other fun little things up on the Patreon and the channel members. So it's been a while since got to join there on the Patreon. But yeah, if you get a chance and you like it, why not? But the minute mystery I just put up was the Ellery Queen Whiskey Murder Minute Mysteries YouTube Shorts. So I've been playing my hands at that. Listen, I've got a ton of Ellery Queen Minute Mysteries. So there you go. What did we have last night? Michael Shane. I've played Michael Shane in the past, last night's stream. And this one was the very, very early ones with the audio touched up a bit and fixed. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And what do we got coming up? Tomorrow I am going to give a shot, Return of the Living Dead, 1973. Wait, I should mix that up. Paul Ham. The first one is Tomb of the Living Dead. So, actually, I think I'll move that around and make it Tombs of the Living Dead. Tombs of the Blind Dead, 1972. Listen, I'm already getting things wrong. What's going on? I've switched these up so many times, but I may give that a try and a go tomorrow. I may watch that tonight and let you guys know what I think about it tomorrow. So we shall see. We shall see. With that said, let's see. Sally Skellington. Good to see you. Good to see you. John Victor is here. How many Wheaties are you feeding him? Listen, I'm feeding that kid as much as I can. He's 14. He's 6'2". He's performing with these high elite athletes, and I'm talking about my son. So, yeah, I mean, I know his uncles on the one side are like 6'5", 6. I mean, they're very tall. So I'm hoping this kid. Boom, 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 boom. Anyways, you guys aren't here for that, for me to gush over my son. But anyways, let's see. Becca, too tall. Wait to Tombs of the Blind Dead. I know. Yeah. I'm like looking at him, go, wait, I got to bring that down here and put this back up here. I need to do it in order. So Tombs of the Blind Dead tomorrow night. So I'll let you know what I think about it. I'm doing good, especially now with trivia. Awesome Pathfinder. Losing my husband. I'm making it. Losing my husband was awful, but I'm putting one foot in front of the other one day at a time. Becca, too tall. I am so sorry about that. Oh God, love you. Much love, much love. Hugs, 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 hugs. Everybody send her some positive white light, healing energy to you, Becca, too tall. Oh God. Yeah, let's all get happy. Let's all get happy. And so sorry, Becca, and much love to you. Leanne Richet, accompanied by the Bats. Hi, Dino. Hi, Kade. Hi, all. And yay, ah. Yeah, no. So with that said, should we start getting on with the questions? Again, this isn't most of them. These aren't A, B, C, or D. So hopefully you guys understand the question, and the first one to type in the answer gets a point. And this is a little bit different. So we shall see who gets these answers. Night Fright Talk Show. Good to see you. Starting without me, Dino. They haven't gotten to question number one yet. 24 egg omelets. What's going on, back roses? Oh yeah. Okay, so here we go. True story horror movies. So the questions involve and are around real life killers or inspiration for the movies or whatever. So there you go. You got horns honking out there. What's going on? It's 80 freaking degrees again today. I'm loving it. The sun, 80. I mean, all week long. And then it's going to go to 48, I think, in 2 days and 50s. So then, we got a good dose of spring, and summer. So there you go. Let's see. Got some paranormal shows coming up in the future. Me and Dave Plouffe, if you missed us talking about Art Bell and paranormal topics and guests and stuff, remembering the great Art Bell, go give that a listen. It was a really good show, a really good show. And yeah. So there you go. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Let's see. Question number one. Here we go. We're going to get right into this. Let's see what everybody does. Question number one. Here we go. I'll just say outright, it involves a serial killer. So hopefully somebody knows it. Which real life serial killer inspired Stephen King's A Good Marriage from 2014? Which real life serial killer inspired Stephen King's A Good Marriage from 2014? And yeah. Let's see. The Art Bell show was awesome, by the way. Thank you, Becca Too Tall. Honk if you're all right. Night Fright Talk Show. Good one. So yeah. Let's see if anybody knows this. If I gotta get a hint out there, give a hint out there, I will. But let's see what you guys do. I'm starting off with a tough one, so I don't know what to say. As I said, it was a serial killer, and it's up there as one of the most notorious. It's not Ted Bundy. It's not Ted Bundy. Is it Ed Bundy? Married with Children? No. Bundy. Art Bell stream was good. Thank you, Scarecrow. Good. Great. And tell him you're a tiger. Tell him what you can do. Yeah. The taste of Frosted Flakes brings out the tiger in you. Okay. Anyways, Paul Ham. How'd I know? Paul Ham, do you have some inside source? I'm wondering about this. David Berkowitz. No, it's Billy Moore says Lucas. You've got 3 killers there, but it is the BTK killer. Bind, torture. Yes. Dennis Rader. Very notorious. Henry Lee Lucas, another. Hey, Cyberpup, what's going on? JLR, what's going on? Big hugs. Henry Lee Lucas, one of the. Good job, Paul Ham, on the BTK there. Just know some arcane trivia, LOL. Well, good. Okay. Because, yeah. There you go. Was Ramirez married? I don't even know. I never seen the movie. I'm going to go with Ed Gein. Ed Gein. Be right back, says Leanne Roche. Henry Lee Lucas. He's a guy, and I don't know if we'll get into him throughout the rest of the questions or not, but he is a person who I think is under, like, the killings that they could prove has him at a certain number, but he's said way over 100, way over 100. And if you know the way he killed and the lifestyle around what he did and how involving freeways, hitchhikers back in the day when 70s and all this, when truck stops, this guy was doing this for decades and must be more hundreds. Maybe one of the most prolific serial killers that we know of. But yeah, it would be interesting to get into some of these serial killers as a topic or a discussion in a live stream, because very, very interesting. Hey, Pup, how is your toothache? Oh, no, let's not talk about that. Sorry, Pup, got it fixed. Good for you. Oh, yeah. Henry Lee exaggerated. Well, listen, Billy Moore. There's a group of people who want to say that he exaggerated. But again, if you know the lifestyle that he led and what he had access to and what he claimed, and hell, the ones that they confirmed, it's a large number to begin with. So exaggeration, it is what it is. But one of these nights, I think I'm going to go real deep and talk about, I think I'm going to find a guest and talk about some serial killers in depth. I think it needs to be talked about, but I don't think he exaggerated it as much as you think he did. I think, anyways, this isn't about that. Well, it kind of is. So Paul Ham with 1 point. He was in the clear for a while until he decided to come out of retirement because law enforcement taunted him in the media. Yes, Dennis Rader, that is, taunted. Yes. Listen, Dennis Rader could have gotten away scot-free until they taunted him, and yes, he came out of retirement. Although, listen, you never know what's in between that span of time where he stopped. That's a whole story to get into, the psychology of why a serial killer would kill and then end up, what the hell, my Siri just popped on. I didn't touch nothing. Listen, did I say, maybe it sounded like Siri, I don't know. Anyways, what makes him stop and then say he didn't kill up until all through that time, and then come out and then start, who knows? But again, a topic for another night to talk about. Leave it to Beaver, LOL, Night Fright Talk Show. Leave it to Beaver. Okay, question number 2. Paul Ham with 1 point. Here we go. This might be a little easier if you know your horror movies. Classic. What is the name of the 1976 horror movie inspired by the unidentified American serial known as the Phantom Killer? So, what is the name of the 1976 horror movie inspired by the unidentified American serial killer known as the Phantom Killer? This is a very good. Oh my gosh. What the heck, Paul Ham? Coming in fast and hot. You're not even giving anyone a chance. No, I'm joking. You're not supposed to give anybody a chance. You're supposed to do it as quick as possible. Yes, it is the town that dreaded sundown. The town that dreaded sundown. Very cool, Paul Ham. Norman Bates no longer exists. He only half existed to begin with. And now the other half has taken over, probably for all time. What a quote from the movie Psycho. Becca Tutal. Town that, yep, got it. Town that dreaded sundown. Kate Clemens, aw. Hey, Kate Clemens, what's going on? Good to see you. Jody Phantom 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, very cool. I think you bring that up every trivia. You got to get that in there at least one time. At least one time. Anyways, Paul Ham with 2 points. Listen, I'm going to have to do something. Change this up. I'm going to have to make something harder. I don't know. Very funny. Yeah, very funny. Okay, so question number 3. Here we go. Which real-life poltergeist case are the events in The Conjuring 2 2016 based on? Simple question. Who's going to get it first? Which real-life poltergeist case are the events in The Conjuring 2 2016 based on? Based on. Well, and you got to be specific. Come on. The Conjuring 2. Remember, not The Conjuring. The Conjuring 2, 2016. Based on. A little slow here tonight, huh? What's going on? Hopefully, you guys, there's a mixed bag of detective shows tonight. So I put them together this morning. So it'll be a bit of a surprise, a new one, a different one each time. So hopefully you guys enjoy that tonight. Parent Family Farmhouse. Look who gets it first. Look at this. It's Black Roses. Very good. Also, Raj Ram. What is going on? Good to see you here tonight. So, yes, it's the Enfield Poltergeist. The Enfield Poltergeist. So, Black Roses, you're on the board. Electric 2 Boogaloo. So, you got a point. Yes, it is the Enfield Poltergeist. Yeah, Parent Family Farmhouse. You guys are getting the names right. We had this discussion on my Paranormal Into the Night show when I talked to 2 guests who I can't remember the names. But yeah, it was a good show. They knew their stuff, and they had the movie that came out with it. You can search Paranormal Into the Night. It'll come up. So yeah, question number 4. Here we go. So Paul Ham 2, Black Roses 1. Look at that. Question number 4. Here we go. What is the name? Here we go. What is the name of the African crocodile that inspired the 2007 film primeval? Is it Gustav, Ruzizi, or Patrice? So what is the name of the African crocodile that inspired the 2007 film Primeval? Is it Gustav, Ruzizi, or Patrice? Who could it be? I wonder. Killer Crocs. Killer Crocs. I put on Killer Crocs one time. They like, the feet size are 11, and I put on a 9.5, and they were Killer Crocs. Anyways, that was bad. WWM. I said no A, B, or C, or D. You guys are saying A, B, C, D, but but I'll give it to WWM. Listen, no A, B, C, or D. I want you to type in the name like Black Roses did, and Paul Hamm did. But WWM did say A. That's the first one. It is Gustav, Gustave, Gustav, the African crocodile that inspired the movie Primeval. So WWM. Hopefully you guys are all okay with that, but type it out. Good job, WWM. His name was Mo Green, Black Roses. I haven't the foggiest, says Becca Too Tall. Daffy Duck. Man, I've been loving watching all the Looney Tunes in the morning when I get up for breakfast. I put the old tablet on and I go straight to oh my God, how many seasons are there? Like 30 seasons or something like that on HBO of all the Looney Tune episodes. Start from the beginning. That oh my God, they're so good. If you got to go back and watch them. Too good. That croc was huge. Dust off what? Cyberpup. Night of the Lepus. Lepus. His name was Mo. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Chatty. Hey, Bubba, what's going on, man? Good to see you there. And there isn't a plaque or a statue. Yeah, no, there isn't. No plaque, no statue of that. So yeah, hey, listen, it's close right now. Question number 5. Here we go. Okay, you guys. The 2005 film An American Haunting, starring Donald Sutherland and Sissy Spacek, is based on the only U.S. case of witch occurrence. So the 2005 film An American Haunting, starring Donald Sutherland and Sissy Spacek, is based on the only U.S. case of witch occurrence. So what is the occurrence in the movie, okay, An American Haunting? Old cartoons are the best. Heck yeah. Ian Sharp, hello. But I'm not going with exorcism because no. Okay, look at that. Okay, out of all of those, I do got to give it to Bubba because Bubba's the most specific on the answer to this question. Tennessee ghost killing. It's about the occurrence of the death of a man caused by a ghost. So the ghost causing the death of a man, thus Tennessee ghost killing. So ghost killing is what I needed in the I mean, if you just put ghost, it's you guys get what I mean. So Bubba gets on the board. 1.2 Bubba. I do like Possession, Ghost Wedgies. I live for old Casper cartoons. Oh, Leanne Roche, love Casper. Amityville Horror, The Bell Witch, a lot of Bell Witches. But yeah, no. But yeah, no. But no, yeah. Oh boy, belching up a storm. Yeah, you guys didn't need to know that. Billy Moore says, hmm. Go watch the film An American Haunting from 2005. And the question was focused on the case and what occurrence, and it's the ghost killing a man. Anyways, whatever. I'm not going to explain myself. Molecular Arts, yo, what is up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Here we go. On to question number 6. Let's keep the questions going. Which of the following titles is not one of the movies made about the Zodiac Killer? Curse of the Zodiac, Awakening the Zodiac, or Zodiac Land? So which of the following titles is not one of the movies made about the Zodiac Killer? Curse of the Zodiac, Awakening of the Zodiac, or Zodiac Land? So there you go. Listen, I'm trying to change it up, but it's about true story horror movies. I've done most of the big name movies, like most all of them. I've done a lot of them. So I thought mixing it up a little bit would be something a little bit better. So there you go. Who got it first? Let's see. Paul Ham, Zodiac Land. 3 points. It is Zodiac Land, and I think everybody got that. It almost sounds fake, right? So there you go. Zodiac Land. Zodiac Land. We live in Zodiac Land, right? Hail, 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 molecular arts. It's a wonderful life, Bubba. It's a wonderful life, all right. Yeah. There you go. Anyways, also Elise had her debut this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of her play that she's in theater. So that's why we couldn't get a video out this week. It was Hell Week and 3 performances, and then this week is clear, and we can start doing a couple shows a week. So get ready for that. That should be nice and fun. Elise always comes up with some good topics. So look forward to that this week coming up. Zodiac bad, Zodiac good. Yeah, thank you, Billy. Electrons take longer to get to Australia. Astral? Yeah, I got it. Anyways, 3 points to Paul Ham. Black Roses 1, WWM 1, Bubba 1. So there you go. I've only seen 2 Zodiac movies, and I don't remember the names of them. Well, a couple of them is Curse of the Zodiac and Awakening the Zodiac. So, oh yeah, I mean, everybody did awesome in the performances. So yes. Anyways, let's get to question number 7. Yes, 7. Here we go. She does plays all the time. She's a theater geek, is what she says. So yes, she lives for the theater, has ever since high school, continues to enjoy doing that. So yes. Where do you get your skulls? At the Late Horror Show, where do you get your skulls? You're talking like the Klopex. No, not the Klopex. The Klopic. Hey, listen here, Mr. Klopic. I got a man. I got someone. They look fake, but what more can I say? Are they fake or are they not? I mean, I don't know. If you get a good sculptor, you can really get a good skull to look kind of fake. So there you go. This was it found somewhere? I mean, I don't know. You tell me. What? No, maybe not. Anyways, next question number 7. Here we go. Well, oh, you know what? I get them at the Skull store up at yeah, there is one up over here. Skulls Are Us, they call themselves. Question number 7. What is the name of the 2004 movie TV? The 2004 TV movie about the Jersey Shore shark attacks of 1916, directed by Jack Shoulder. So, what is the name of the 2004 TV movie about the Jersey Shore shark attacks of 1916, directed by Jack Shoulder? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, okay, yeah. So hopefully somebody knows that. Under His House Like Gacy, or Are the Memorex, or Are the what are you guys talking? I get so lost sometime. Under His House Like Gacy. Oh God. Who's under his house? Electrons take longer to get to. Under His House Like Gacy. Billy Moore. I'm trying to think of who you're talking about. Who else put their bodies under the? Okay. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Sometimes things don't make sense to me. I'm looking at the chat and I'm not sure what the reference is to Under His House Like Gacy. Let me know what you mean by that, Billy Moore. So Paul Ham does come in first. The Skulls, Billy Moore, the Skulls. Oh, see, there you go. You had to put it together. No need for exclamation points. I just did not put 2 and 2 together. The Skulls come from Under His House Like Gacy. Okay. No. If there's one person, listen, they're all terrible and disgusting. But if there was a more disgusting individual, I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer's up there, but John Wayne Gacy is probably, I mean, he's up there at the top of my list of like the most disgusting, if you get what I'm saying. I mean, they all did terrible, awful, horrible things, but yeah, I mean, you could put a list together on like what do you think is in your mind the most disturbed, disgusting, and John Wayne Gacy is one of them. So, geez, man, they asked you where you got this. Yeah, no, I got it now. The Little Mermaid. Yeah. Come swim with us. Come swim with me. Fun fact: the Zodiac Killer code was cracked by an Australian mathematician. Molecular arts. There you go. So Paul Ham now with 4 points. The answer was 12 Days of Terror. 12 Days of Terror, which involved the Jersey Shore shark attacks of 1916. So there you go. Very good, Paul Ham. And Ian Sharp, what a clown. Oh, Ian. Yeah, it's up there as a dad joke, I guess. I remember seeing something about that in the docuseries. Yeah, the day the shark stood still. Listen, yeah, the Zodiac Killer, that code, man, was true crime is just so fascinating to me. I mean, the psychology of an individual, and why are certain people born with no remorse or no care for what they do, or other people's minds. I mean, listen, a lot of them are messed up from childhood and having a bad life and things like that. But there are a good percentage of them too who, like Jeffrey Dahmer, really had a pretty good upbringing and good parents, and at a loss of word, they have no idea what's going on here. So, you have a little bit of a little mixture there of they do find in autopsies that a lot of these serial killers have what's called a dark spot in a part of their brain, which That gets really deep into, is that what's causing something, a tumor or something like that. But just there's people in general who just don't have no remorse for like the care of how someone feels, bullying. It can go on and on and on, and it's just funny how that happens. It's interesting. So, anyways, uh, 340 cipher. Yes, 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 yes. I binged on everything Dahmer and serial killers, and I think I know all I want to know. Well, yeah, same here, Leanne. Yeah, that's all I'll say. Frontal lobe injuries, yes, Ian Sharp. That's a lot of times they will see some kind of not even necessarily an injury, but like a black spot, whether it being a tumor, which some of them are tumors, but there's this distinct black spot, which, a lot of the family never wanted them to be autopsied too, so they never really understood exactly what was. Anyways, people to them are not people. They to the yeah, yeah. Look at Jeffrey Lundgren. Yeah, yeah. Total lack of empathy. Well, that's the one thing that does get me with all of that is the total lack of empathy. It's like to kill something and then to it's like picking up a fork and eating cereal. I mean, it's like taking out the garbage. It's like, oh no, what? That's wrong. It's just the weirdest thing. And again, it also involves just simple day-to-day life stuff. Like, how could that person bully that person and just not care? They not care, have no remorse, have no feelings of, boy, I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have. Anyways, let's move on. No morals. Yes. Choppa, is Choppa here? Hey Dino, how are your guppies doing? Listen, I've got some videos. You will get a slew of videos on Terra Watara very soon. You will get a slew of videos because I videotaped a lot. There's not only a guppy tank, which has a ton of baby guppies in it, a ton of baby guppies just swimming all around. It's so cool. Also have a panther crab, which the darn guy never comes out of the cave, and I can't even see him. I'm like, you're supposed to have something in there for the crab to go into to hide, because otherwise they can get stressed out. But I never see the darn thing. I never see it. It's like, why have something that I go? Anyways, and the baby guppies, I mean, not guppies, but the baby mollies, which there's a whole video. I'm transferring them over to a bigger tank because they need room. Not only are the big little mollies, black mollies, getting bigger, there's like 7 babies, and they're all, the mother's belly is filled. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't let that go on in this little tiny thing. I need to put them in a big. So yeah, lots of videos coming. Connie Clara, there you go. There's my other channel, Terra Watara, where I do everything. A slew, yes, a slew. But there is a belief serial killers that have their works keep their victims alive, hence the nipple belt scholarship. But there is a belief serial killers have the works keep their victims alive, hence the nipple belt skull. I'm not quite sure what you mean. It says, but there is a belief serial killers in general. I'm a little confused on what you're saying there, Leanne. And I'm getting to the next question in a second. Maybe that didn't quite come out the way you wanted it to, Leanne Richey, because not all serial killers want to keep their victims alive, hence the nipple belt skull. That's an Ed Gein thing. He's the one that did, the nipple belts, the pulling of the skin and the lampshades and stuff like that. Even Jeffrey Dahmer, who was a was a cannibal, tortured, killed, cannibalized. He didn't even make lamps and skull bones and stuff like that. But, so I'm not sure where that came from. Anyways, we'll move on. Hey, Marina Bellata, what is going on? Zodiac Killer believed that his victims became his slaves in the afterlife. There you go, Paul Ham. Yes. There is a belief in all of these serial killers. They all tend to construct this. I mean, listen, there's something wrong with them all, okay? Some you would say there's nothing wrong with them. They're just missing a little bit of something called remorse, or just do not understand the concept of killing someone. I don't know. But my point being, every serial killer constructs within their own imagination, their own mind. They need to figure some way. Their brain alone figures some way to allow them to do the things they do. So, manipulating themselves. Yeah, listen, Albert Fish. There are serial killers who actually know they're doing wrong, but the urge to do it and the enjoyment they get out of it is so great and overpowering that they go ahead and do what they do, and thus they're victims. In the case of Albert Fish, this guy would torture himself after. He would use needles, sewing needles that were, I don't want to get too graphic, 3 inches long. And they x-rayed him after he passed, and he had hundreds of needles. I'm not going to say where in his body, because he would do that every time. So the needles alone tell you hundreds of victims, hundreds. So Albert Fish may also be one of the most prolific. I say is one of the most prolific serial killers, early part of the century and before. But there you go, 1920s, 30s, if I'm not mistaken. I know 20s. He whipped himself. Yes, he did. Trishina. Yes, definitely. He did. He punished himself. So there are some who, boy, getting deep into the discussion of, and I got questions to ask here. So yeah, let me go to another question. Here we go. Hey, it's Dave Plouffe. Great show the other day, Dave. Can't wait to have another one. They put it clinically, they are nuts. Exactly, yeah. I like to keep trophies, hides and long grass. Okay, good to see you, I think. Hides and long grass. Sounds like a Criminal Mind episode. Albert Fish was a real jerk. I'd better realize Albert Fish was a real jerk. I'm not making fun of how you say it. It does sound funny because he's more than a real jerk. The dude, I mean, listen, he's one of the worst. I mean, he targeted a certain age group, and no, that guy, I hope he is eternally in hell, some kind of hell for eternity. Some would say that everyone moves on, but anyways, that's for another night. Thank you for having me on. I saw over 1,000 views already. Yes, Dave Plouffe. Whereas, yeah. Anyways, Albert was a little off. Yeah, he was a little off. All right. Loved the show the other day. Thank you. Albert Fish shorted out the electric chair with them needles in him. Scarecrow Ninja. Albert was a demon. Yes. Hey, all. Hey, Douglas Montgomery. Yes. I mean, it's just, which is worse, or what, which was the enjoyment of what he did, but then to torture himself, that it's just, oh my God. Anyways, next question. I need to go on here. Probably came back as an IRS worker. Oh no, Dave Buffet. Oh geez, I'm sure he was keeping it PG for the channel. Oh yeah, no. Listen, I'm trying to watch what I say. You mean a jerk? No. Yeah, exactly. No, thank you. It just sounded funny. He was a real jerk. Listen, you're still. I think in this day and age, you're still allowed to swear. I mean, you can say asshole or oh my God. See, it's hard for me to even say the F word. I don't swear, even in front of my kids. Still at my age, I don't say the F word. I just don't say it. I don't know. It's weird. I mean, it does come out every once in a while, maybe once a decade. I don't know. But anyways, hello, Bo. Bo says hello to you. Oh, hello, Bo. Yes. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, next question. Honestly, next question. The 2016 film, The Forest. Oh, geez, man. The 2016 film, The Forest, is about a real area in Japan known for what? The 2016 film, The Forest, is about a real area in Japan known for what? Yeah, this is another one. What the flip? I know. YouTube chat should catch it and block it, I guess, technically. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm not even going to put that up on the screen, but yes. See, I mean, it's hard to even do a stream like that. Let me tell you something that's pathetic here. When you're afraid to do a stream like this, Paul Ham's got 5 points. When you're Paul got it. Yeah. It is suicide. Everybody got onto me for saying F the rest. Dino is the best. Oh, everybody got onto you about it? Oh God, no. Listen, if it's said in the right way and in a fun way in the stream, but you can always tell who the troll is, or the person who's trying to cause trouble or cause a ruckus among the chat. I think it's kind of common sense. Most people understand. But listen, I don't care if certain people. I mean, just because I don't do it doesn't mean somebody can't joke around and say a dirty word or something, depending. But that's what I was getting to also. And yes, you did get it, Paul Ham. And I'll say that in a second. Unaliving guys, keeping a village of dolls when living people live. I am lost in the newish stuff. Yeah, no, this is a big paranormal topic because of what goes on in this forest. It's called Aokigara, also known as the suicide forest, in Japan, and it's known for people. That's all I'll say. I mean, yeah, I mean that's really it. There are strange, ghostly things and paranormal activity in the area and stuff that happens, but that's for a Paranormal Into the Night show. But like I was saying, the one says dirty word. Dave, yep, I saw his answer before Dino asked the question. Wait, what? I haven't. Oh, Paul is playing. I will be happy with second place. LL for hanging. Definitely experienced like here. It's not over, Dave. Go ahead, LL. Dave, yep, I saw it. Okay. Anyways, catching up. But that's the sad thing that I'm encountering lately with YouTube is that it's I understand that we have to watch what we say and we don't want to trigger people. I get that, and you don't want to say the wrong things, but it's gotten to the point, and I've been dealing with this for the past 3 weeks, where even if the name of the episode in like a detective series is the Johnson murder case, okay, that word that I just said, murder, is being flagged on videos. And I'm just like going, that's interesting. And I'm also coming to find out that even putting the word detective up there seems to make it not ad friendly for advertisers and stuff like that. So there's this crazy algorithm thing going on right now where if you use certain words that are commonly talked about and said, like detective or murder, you should be able to do a whole show on, that kind of a topic, right? You should be able to. If you get a true crime person in here, that's all they're going to be talking about. But there's an algorithm going on, like I said, about the last 3 weeks. Every single night, my streams are getting weirded out. Okay, that's all I'll say. And I'm having to fix them and send them in for a review because of the titles of some of the episodes. And I'm like, and it comes back okay, but the algorithm needs to fix itself again. And it's a shame that you can't even do a show like this where those things are triggering the algorithm. And it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. And it's why I try to keep the channel as clean as possible. Listen, you guys have all been great. This chat is some of the best chatters and people I've seen on YouTube since I've started. So, I can't say enough about that. But the fact that it's become that difficult is ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. But I'm trying my best, trying to get this last 3 weeks stuff fixed out. But it's kind of crazy. Anyways, let's see. Offense is taken, not given. Your Japanese is atrocious, Dino. LO. I better realize. Listen, I'm not Japanese. What can I say? Aokigara. Aokigara. How is that bad? I think that's how you say it. Aokigara? How else would you say it? Pronunciate it for me, I'd better realize, because I think I got it pretty good. Anyways, but I could be wrong. Who you know? It's the comics code all over again. Well, it's all the codes again. It's like when pre-code initiated their. Listen, it's all crazy. That's those bots. Yes. YouTube is. Yep. Oh Lord, yep. There we go. Might not have needed to do that. Bot mentality. Well, listen, I understand the need for that for the algorithm. I really do, because YouTube's the biggest search engine, one of the after Google or both. Anyways, in the world, there are almost 1 billion videos uploaded in daily across the globe. I mean, listen, YouTube doesn't have enough. There's not enough people on the planet to work for YouTube to cover and watch every single thing. So I understand, but it's certainly a flawed system. Anyways, yes, YouTube is getting ridiculous. Just don't give Connie any alcohol, then you will see some swearing. Oh my God. Mods try to. Yes, you do. F-bombs for YouTube algorithm. Yeah. We are cool. Yeah, Marina Bellata, you got that right. Okay, yes, I should get to another question. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes when I go off on my rants, it is what it is. Let's see if listen. We know what road we're going down here. Paul Ham's going to win this thing, but I should try to get some more questions in. So here we go. Next question. In what way does the 2014 movie Backcountry differ from the real life incident of a couple being attacked in the woods by a bear? Here we go. A, it was the woman being killed in the actual incident. B, both were killed. Or C, neither of them were killed. So I hope you got that, you guys. In what way does the 2014 movie Backcountry differ from the real-life incident of a couple being attacked in the woods by a bear? A, it was the woman killed in the actual incident. B, both were killed. Or C, neither of them were killed. Let's see. Dino's a kick in the pants. I know, right, Sally? It was the mostly cats and people showing what they are eating. 1 billion per day. Listen, there's a lot of videos being uploaded. Oh man, don't make me crack up. Look at WWM's doing it to me again. Yeah, listen, I'll give it to you. I said A, B, C, or D. A, B, C, or D. Next time I ain't giving you the point, WWM. Next time I ain't giving you the point. It was the woman killed in the actual incident. Nah, listen, you could type it out. It doesn't matter. It was a Bigfoot. Yes, cocaine bear. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? Let me hold on. I'm gonna look this up a second because I want to know how many videos uploaded to YouTube a day. Let's see what they say. Oh, geez, 3.7 million. I'm way off. But that's probably just in the U.S. Let's see, a day globally. Yeah, let's see how we are globally. In terms of the precise amount of videos, it is unknown how many are uploaded. According to statistics from YouTube publishers, there are around 3.7 million new YouTube videos uploaded every day, but they don't say if that's globally or 3.7 million. Okay, you know what? So listen, I'm way off. I'm way off. Listen, I just threw a number out there to be exaggerated, but yeah, there you go. Yikesy. Anywho, Wild Thing, going to watch that after this and football. Cocaine Bear. Listen, I guess it can be fun, the movie, if you're with the right group of people, but come on. 1 billion. Yeah, we went off the rails again. Yeah, wait, listen, I always go off the rails. Too bit of blind spot. Answer Ian Sharp. Oh, Harry and the Hendersons. Okay, next question. Here, let's keep it going. Yeah, now we're on a roll. Now we're on a hot buttered cheese roll. In 2009, Travis Walton, the man abducted by aliens in 1975, inspiring the 1993 movie Fire in the Sky, went on to a TV game show called The Moment of Truth and failed to pass a lie detector test about his alien encounter. True or false? True or false?
True or false?
You guys are waiting for the question to be read. That's so fun. Has anybody seen this yet over here? It's because of the old time radio shows, you know. It's not because of me. Love yous. Let's see. Look who gets the answer. Hold on. One. Wow, WWM, you're getting close to Paul Ham. Paul Ham's got 5. You now got 4. It is true. It is true. Let me read this precisely because I want. True. He stood to win $100,000 if the test proved he was telling the truth. So, so-called the moment of truth and failed to pass a lie detector about his alien encounter. The thing is with that story that Travis Walton, another guest we did not cover last week. Yes, Travis Walton. Well, the controversy is he did do that. He did fail it, but he also passed other lie detector tests. So whether that was rigged or what was going on there, who knows? And the other group of people that were in the group also passed lie detector tests. And over the years and the grilling that they have all had, the story has remained the same no matter which one of the guys you go to. So take it for what it is. Anyways, as indicators of truth anymore, Paul Hamm. Paul Hamm, exactly. The thing is with lie detector tests is if you're somewhat like people have different dispositions, and if we found out that people have what's called like anxieties or triggers and things that can, just talking about an incident that has caused PTSD for the guy and all kinds of other things, or anybody in general, you get that lie detector and you start to get triggered, the lie detector is going to come out false. So, it's just not a good way to find out if somebody's lying or not. So anyways, DNA on the other hand, there you go. If a person is a psychopath, they can lie and still be a chill. That's my point, molecular arts. Exactly. You can be chill and still have done it. So it's no reflection on if you're telling the truth or not. But anyways, not legal tender for a reason. Yes, lie detectors are fidgety, not even used in court. Even if you have high blood pressure, it's no good. I know. Mine would be going. Wait, what was the question? What's going on? Anyways, let's see. So that point went to WWM. Paul Hamm 5, Black Roses 1, WWM 4, and Bubba with 1. So there you go. If you have so much as heart murmur, it's inadmissible. Yes. Well, yeah, because people do have, those things with their heart. A heart murmur causes, or palpitations, which, same kind of thing. But if you suffer from heart palpitations, even where your heart kind of skips, and that happens with people who get stressed, or anxiety builds up, you can get those. So yes, it's a whole thing. Hey, did I miss anything? I was helping my grandpa moving a chair. Yeah, you missed a hell of a lot there, Donovan. The difference with Travis is people saw it happen and all of them passed several times. Exactly, Bubba. That's exactly what I said. Yes. Sociopaths, and also if you believe it's true, right? Yeah. No, exactly, Marina. Yes. If you believe it, if you can make your body physically, if you're one of those people who nothing affects you, or we were talking about serial killers who have no remorse or anything, and you think nothing of it, you can pass it easily. So anyways, and medication, yes, Ian Sharp, yep. Remember Greatest American Hero? They used LD tests all the time. Well, lie detectors was a big thing back in what, the 70s through the early 80s, even through the 80s. But no, definitely. Well, even going back decades before that. But It really became a big thing on TV and stuff like that, where every cop show, yeah, put them on the lie detector. Yeah, I mean, it was a thing. Anyways, 1980s, yeah. Okay, so next question. Which film was loosely based on the disappearance? Which film was loosely based on the disappearances of Tom and Eileen Lornigan, whose bodies were never found after they were mistakenly left stranded in the ocean after a scuba diving trip? Oh, how awful. How awful. Okay, what is this? This was a pretty popular movie. Which film was loosely based on the disappearances of Tom and Eileen Lonergan, whose bodies were never found after they were mistakenly left stranded in the ocean after a scuba diving trip? Yeah. Well, I hope the family sued over that one. Can you imagine? Can you just frickin' imagine? Hold on, let's see. Personally, I only want to be in Wonder Woman's Truth Lasso. Same here, Dave, right? Like George Costanza, it's not a lie if you believe it. Scarecrow Ninja perfectly said. A George Costanza reference, Seinfeld. Oh, yes, yes. I remember him saying that. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine you go out in the ocean and the leader or group leader or whoever's in charge of the boat, they take off and you come up in water and you're like, where is everybody? What the fudge? See, I didn't say it. But what the fudge? I mean, come on. Oh, that's so. Thank you, Connie. I hope everyone is doing. Please give a thumbs up, you guys. So yes, the movie is Open Water. Open Water. From 2003. It's a very scary movie. I mean, if you have a phobia of just out in the open in water, oh my god, I don't know what more to say. Geez, that's what they say in Washington D.C. about lying. Not a lie if you believe it. Oh God, let's not go there, Paul Ham. Adam for Christ, what's going on? Good to see ya. No more movie nights. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, okay. So Paul Ham, Open Water, point for you. On to the next question. 4 for WWM and Paul Ham now with 6. So there were 2 sequels and a remake of this movie, loosely inspired by a man called John List, who killed his family before assuming a new identity and remarrying. What's the movie? Do I need to say that again? Let's see. There were 2 sequels and a remake of this movie, loosely inspired by a man called John List, who killed his family before assuming a new identity and remarrying. What's the movie? Hey, CM, what's going on? Oh, fudge. Only didn't say fudge. What the fudgicles? Judgment Day, the John List story, molecular arts. Oh, look at this. Out of nowhere, somebody new. Good to see you, Manny Lamont. Manny Lamont gets his first ever trivia point. It is the movie Stepfather, which was a remake and had sequels. The man, John List, yes, killed his family and moved on. Yeah. And, that's, you would not believe the common situations or things or what goes on out there. I mean, you think that's the only one? I mean, this world's a scary place. Anyways, Henry the Eighth, the killer next door. Yeah, good to have you here, Manny. Hopefully we see you a little bit more on every Saturday night is judgment. I mean, is trivia night. So every Saturday night we have a trivia night without question. Whether it's a good one or a bad one depends. I think tonight's okay. Anyways, next question. Let's keep her moving. Where am I at here? Okay. Part of which movie took its inspiration from a real-life murder of a woman who was killed in a housing project in Chicago by a man who assessed her apartment through a passageway behind her medicine cabinet? Oh boy. Do you guys, I mean, this is a scene right out of the movie. Part of which movie took its inspiration from a real-life murder of a woman who was killed in a housing project in Chicago by a man who assessed her apartment through a passageway behind her medicine cabinet? Oh, I didn't even need to re-say it. Yes, that was right out of Candyman. I better realize got it too. I don't know how to say that in Japanese, but I wish I could. Let me see. How do you say Candyman in Japanese? Japanese Candyman. Let's see if it lets me know. Shinobu Ikiyanagi. Shinobu Ikiyanagi. There you go. Shinobu Ikiyanagi. So I'd better realize. There you go. Night Molecular Arts. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Boom, boom, boom. Dino, wrong answer trivia. What? Oh. Oh yeah, no, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I need to do another wrong answers only trivia night. Yeah, why haven't I done that? Maybe I'll do that next week. Wrong answers only trivia night. So we're having that next week, I think. Flawless pronunciation. Thanks, Bubba. The Candyman. Okay, so Paul Ham gets a point. Oh my God, I just ordered that for dinner. Oh, good. That's going to be awesome. Make sure you got either the teriyaki sauce, Dave, or the kung pao or sweet and sour. Anyways, okay. Geez. Ay, flawless pronunciation. Okay, so next film. Candyman is a great film. It's very 80s. I'm not talking about the new one, the remake. The remake. The original. It's a product of its time. Like 50 years from now, you're going to be going, you know what? That's an 80s movie. So does it hold up? Well, if you're into 80s horror movies, then yes, I mean, it holds up well. Candyman's a good movie. Okay, so let's get to the next question. In which 2007 horror movie did Kane Hodder star as Ed Gein? So in which 2007 horror movie did Kane Hodder star as Ed Gein? The remake was terrible, says Manny Lamont. Yepper. They used bees in the Candyman. Oh my gosh. Let's see if anybody knows this. Kane Hodder as Ed Gein, 2007. Does anybody know it? Pet Cemetery, seriously, all Japan food gets 2 thumbs up. Oh, heck yeah. I love Japanese cuisine, Asian cuisine in general. I love it. CM, I've got a headache, so that's why I haven't been chatting. Oh, sorry, CM. Much love to you, CM. Take care, night. Hopefully you feel better. Okay, yeah, wrong answers next week. We're gonna have some fun with wrong answers. Paul Ham gets the point. 7 points to Paul Ham. Yeah, he's won this. Not as 80s as Chopping Mall. Oh no, Chopping. You know, I should do a stream about. I should do a stream like that too. Listen, 80s movies. How can I put that? I want to do a top 10 list of the most 80s horror movie. I'll come up with a different title. Let's see. I'll figure out how to say it. But the list needs to be the most 80s horror movie. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yes, it is Ed Gein, the Butcher of Plainfield. Paul Ham has got it. Do a stream on movies that don't age well. Oh, you know what? That's another good one. Movies don't age well. Okay, that's another one. See, this is what I'm going to be doing because I've got to change up some of the stuff on the channel and coming up with some very cool topics like that is what I'm going to do. But the 80s definitely. Movies that don't age well. That's another good one. Killer Workout. Leanne Richey. I think I do know the wrong answers here are pretty fun. Oh yeah. No, that's definitely a fun. Next trivia night is going to be a fun one. Only wrong answers. So there we go. Sleepaway Camp. Listen, that's 80s cheese at its height and shocking ending, and I love it. Does it age well? Sleepaway Camp. It's hard for me to judge that one as not aging well because, man, do I love that film. It's a product of its time, but I love it. I really do. I don't know if there's anything else to really say about that. Marina, Pet Sematary 2 was filmed here in Sonoya. We should do a trivia night off the movie we watch on movie night. The only problem with that, WWM, is not enough people from the chat are part of the Patreon or the channel membership. So if the people who are patrons who show up and support the channel through the joining the channel, and even most of them don't show up, it's hard to do the trivia for that movie because nobody's still seen it from this channel. I mean, most of the names in here right now through trivia nights and every trivia night aren't the ones who are there for movie night. So that's the only bad thing. It will be an RTN inspired trivia with wrong answers. There you go. Yes. Yeah. High Boy Donuts. High Boy Donuts for sure. But it's a good idea. I mean, but if I could get enough people over there, that's again, Patreon. Again, I haven't posted enough links for people to join. I mean, it's a simple copy and paste, but I'm not going to bug you with putting links in and go, please hit that link. So I haven't been on Discord since March. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, listen, is that why the movie night went away? The movie night didn't go away. 561 Choppa. Movie nights are still every Friday night for patrons and on Patreon and people who join the channel. The links are always put up. So, yeah. So I don't know. They are. The movie nights are still there. I thought I was going crazy. I remember there used to be a movie night. Oh yeah. Donald Duck Apple Juice. I think James Earl Jones' dad is in Sleepaway Camp. James Earl Jones. Yeah. Okay, here. Let me get another. I can do another question, and then we can call it an evening. Let's see. Which one do I want to do? Let me do this one. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Which horror movie Loosely inspired by a true story am I describing? Oh, God. Get ready, you guys. This is going to be easy. So I'm throwing you an easy one. Which horror movie, loosely inspired by a true story, am I describing? There's a shower, an exchanged car, some stolen money, a man in a dress, and a skeleton. I mean, come on. Come on. Clickbait. He sent his dad to sleepaway camp. Clickbait. Man, that was fast. Jeez. I swear to God, Paul Ham's got... let's see. Paul Ham, you better be here for only wrong answers next week. I want to see how good you come up with your wrong answer, because I'm the judge, jury, and executioner that night on what I think is the best. So, or you know what? Maybe I'll leave it to everybody to kind of let me know the best. Yeah, it's Psycho. Paul Ham. Yeah. Nope, sorry, y'all. It has to be in caps. LOL. Yeah, it should. Psycho. Sorry, I'm lagging. I always Frankenhooker. Black Roses. Frankenhooker. Absolutely awesome. Good to know. Alfred Hitchcock. Are the movies only on Patreon or for all? Oh, listen. Choppa. I can't show movies on YouTube. You can't do that. I mean, there are channels that do that, but they eventually get taken down. The channel gets in trouble. A whole slew of different things, but you can't play movies on YouTube. So for all the people who support the channel through joining the channel for as little as, I think, a $1.99, and same on Patreon, and the links are in the description, and it's also pinned above you in the chat box. If you hit that blue box, click those links to go to it, and it's always posted there. And for $1.99 to support the channel, 4 movies a week that most of them you can't really find on anything unless you rent it, is a pretty good deal. Yeah, I mean, you just not only support the channel, but you also have a good time. We talk before the movie. Everybody talks, and we all have a good time. So thank you, Dino. Great trivia night. Thank you, JLR. See you hopefully overnight for a slew of great detective shows. Hey, Shaggy. Zoinks! Scoob! What's going on? Good to see you, John. At first you did, I think, right? Well, listen, has it been a couple years now? I was showing movies, but yes, I needed to take those down. You can't do that on YouTube. Anyways, at first you did, I think, right? Yeah. Anyways, you know what? I'm going to end it here about 10 minutes early because Paul Ham has won it with 9 points. Black Roses has 1 point, WWM with 4, Bubba with 1, and Manny Lamont got his first point on 1. So there you go. I remember watching movies with you, and I'm not on Patreon. Anyways, if you want to watch movie nights and other stuff, fun stuff, join the Patreon or join the channel. Choppa. And yes, we all get together. We have fun. Hang out with Dino. Priceless. Thank you, Dave Buffet. Well said, my friend. Yeah. Oh no, you said listen. They have to be resent and reviewed. I don't know what to say. I'm going through a weird kind of thing right now. It's just so nuts. I make wrong answers on purpose, so I'm gonna give the right ones next week. Scarecrow Ninja. Very funny, but right on. With that said, thank you guys, and I will see you in the overnight stream. If not, be sure to check me out. I will be on live tomorrow night talking about a horror movie. So join me then. And until then, yeah, let's all have some fun. This was fun. Nice seeing you all here. And remember, if a meteor crashes into your town, don't touch it.